And finally tonight, some of the toughest men in Western North Carolina were in town this weekend. The Western North Carolina Toughman contest landed in Forest City at the Cool Springs Gym. And tough men from all across Western North Carolina were at Cool Springs Friday and Saturday night, including quite a few folks from Rutherford County. In the lightweights division, the very first fight, Mike Connor would take on Tracy Stearns, and Connor would seal the deal with this roundhouse right to the top of the old onion there, and Stearns would hit the mat, and yeah, folks, you could count to 10, maybe 20, maybe 30. Stearns was out cold in the first round, KO. More action from Friday night. Jeff Twitty against Thomas the Whitmire man here in a pro fight. And watch Twitty just tee off on Whitmire's onion here. And Whitmire was out on his feet. And another first round TKO, and Jeff Twitty would pick up the win that fight there. Donald Trotter would take the ring against Shane Brown, and Trotter, these two guys going toe-to-toe. Looks like a barroom brawl here. That had the patrons pumped up in the stands, but this one would go the distance. Both of them could hardly punch anymore, but in the end, old DT, Donald Trotter, would win in a decision over Shane Brown in the middleweight division. Fans pumped, still excited. How about some heavyweight action for you folks? Dave Plimple in the red and white shirt against Ricky Blanton, and Plimple with a low blow there, but he did not get disqualified. The fans didn't like that one bit, but Plimple and Blanton would keep going toe-to-toe. How about the roundhouse right from Plimple? A second round TKO, and Dave Plimple would advance on in the heavyweight division, and nice sportsmanship there. Shane Klein against Alfred Leverett. Alfred Leverett in the long hair there with the nice overall action going on, and him and Klein going toe-to-toe at it there. And in between the rounds, Leverett getting a little water there, and it would get him pumped up, and he would just pound Klein out of the ring, and Leverett will go on to pick up the win in the middleweights division. How about some fans having a really good time Friday and Saturday night at the Cool Springs Auditorium? And check out Darnell McDowell, a Trojan senior. Watch the big kick there. Oh my, first round TKO. Of course, you may remember Darnell McDowell plays football for the Trojans. Now, he is in the lightweight division, and here he is taking on Daniel Carr, another first round KO for Darnell McDowell. That had the folks dancing in the stands one more time. How about McDowell one more time? The man with the deadly feet. The knockout there on Mike Connor. And in the championship fight, actually that's Daniel Carr there, Darnell would make it into the championship fight here. These two guys going toe-to-toe, and a questionable disqualification. Officials ruled that Darnell an illegal low blow, and he would be disqualified, and Mike Connor would have his hand raised in victory there. And in the heavyweight action, check out Big Johnny Logan there going against Park Price. Price with the try to kick, but check out the power in Logan's punch, knocking Price to the floor there. That would put Logan into the heavyweight championship, and really no contest there. Logan, a little low blow action for you. But hey, this is a tough man contest, folks. You're supposed to be tough. Logan rocking Price's world in just before the championship fight. Then the heavyweight championship would have Dave Plimple take on Logan, and Logan a couple of pounds to the old onion. And Plimple says, I've had enough, folks. I don't want any more of Mr. Logan there. He says he has had enough, as Logan goes on to win the heavyweight championship. In the middleweight championship, Eddie McIntyre against Melvin Armstrong. Armstrong pounding McIntyre early, and they continue to go at it in the center of the ring Saturday night for the middleweight championship here, folks. But in the end, McIntyre would give the illegal knee to the groin area coming up right here. Ouch, that hurt me, folks, and he would get disqualified, and the middleweight championship would belong to Melvin Armstrong. And then at the end of the night, what everybody was waiting for, local karate instructor Ray Rice taking on Jerry, the Mississippi assassin Gaston. And Ray Rice will get a quick knockdown here to the fans' delight at the Cool Springs Auditorium Saturday night. And Rice wasn't finished as the assassin stayed on the mat there for quite a while. Rice would come right back, a couple of pounds to the old head, and then the final kick here would seal the deal for Mr. Rice. Jerry, the Mississippi assassin Gaston, would take no more. He would not want any more. Although his corner was trying to urge him to get back up, Ray Rice would pick up the win, and that would put a cap on Friday and Saturday night's Western North Carolina Toughman contest. I tell you what, folks, it just doesn't get any better than a good Toughman contest to round out the sports on a Monday. And that's going to put a cap on sports for today. I tell you what, folks. I tell you what, folks. I tell you what, folks. It just doesn't get any better than a good Toughman contest to round out the sports on a Monday. And that's going to put a cap on sports for today.